Hello beautiful people. This is one of my favorite glue books to be working in. It's a thrifted book of inspirational quotes. I found this book at the thrift store for just €1. It is meant to be a journal for self-exploration full of quotes and questions to answer, but I know myself, I won't be doing these exercises. I will put a link in the description if you want to get this book to use or also to turn it into a glue book. So every answer is inside you. I have a fashion illustration and a photo of me in my younger days. For the first spread, nice to meet you. So let's see where we can put these things. Let's put her here, and then let me put myself here, or maybe here. Okay, I will find some more items probably for next session that we can play with for this spread. I have removed some of the pages of the book already, so it won't be too bulky after all the glue booking to be done. And I took out the pages with the quotes that least spoke to me, and there were a couple with misspellings in the hand lettering. Okay. I have added background images to the pages already and pre-selected some images to use, like here. This spread has the cover quotes, "Start where you are." These flowers are pretty, but probably not for this page. So then I only have this image of Buddha to add. Let me trim and cut around it. I will edit so you don't have to watch and wait for me to cut. I don't want to bore you like that. Okay, so let's put Buddha here. I like the background image on the left. I think the flowers are very fitting for this journal. But I do think it needs some extra color for the next session, I think. Speaking of color, this one is nice. This spread does not have a quote, but I like where it's going with these background images. This is the pre-selection, this lady, and I like this room with the neon heart. We got some food and a bowl of noodle soup. We can put her here like she's walking in nature, looking all fabulous and fashionable. And then we put the noodle soup here. Oh, that's making me hungry. Yes, I like this. Let's glue her here. There you go. I think it's perfect. So some of the quotes are a little hard to read with the hand lettering and the watercolor underneath. So this one says, "We must always be on the lookout for the presence of wonder." And I found these surrealistic images that I think will fit the theme of presence of wonder perfectly. So let's put this here. And look at this. I think this is so funny. She does not have her head in the clouds, but in the lampshade. I think I need to trim a little bit off so the balance is better on the page. Let's do this. Yeah, that's better. And then I got this coffee and these bowls or glasses. I like the color of them. The coffee will go there, and then they will probably go here. I'm not sure why, but I kind of like how it looks. Okay, let's glue the coffee. Oh yeah. I only need 2 more stamps for a free cup of coffee. So what's to do? Let's glue. It's an old card. I'm not even sure if I can still get stamps for it. But maybe. Well, I can make my own coffee. Now it's in the glue book. Okay, next spread. It says there are far, far better things ahead than any we leave behind. I got this swan on the red background that I put in, and the swan is looking away or looking forward or looking backwards. I thought it fits nice. Far better things ahead. I'll find some more images. Okay, this is another one that's kind of hard to read. If you have good thoughts, they will shine out on your face like sunbeams and you will always look lovely. So I collected some images. Let's just see and audition them. And when I say that, I mean putting them on the page, on the spread, and moving them around, seeing what can go where and where is the best balance that makes me happy, basically, pleases my eyes. So I think these wonderful princesses will go here. And then Paris, the Eiffel Tower. Let's make it a little neater. Let me not forget to thank you for watching today. It's fun to create with company. So, okay, Paris is not gonna make the cut for this spread, but they are definitely gonna go there. And then I like her standing, reading and leaning against the lampole next to the canal, so she can go there, and then with the bird here. I think that's it for now. I will find some more images for this spread, of course, for next session. I love it. Simplify, simplify. So shall we simplify or shall we make this a very chaotic spread? Okay, I got this image, which I like. It's sewer's sewing room, a work studio. I will have to trim it a little bit. And then I have this water lily. It's pretty. Maybe it can go here. But I kind of like it here too. So where do we put it? Is it gonna go there or there? I think I'll put it down here, and then I'll find something else for on the top. Okay, next, let's move on. Explore, dream, discover. What do we have? There's the Borobudur in Indonesia, a purple sunset, and an airplane. Okay, maybe like this. Put the plane in the middle. We can put Paris in there, the Eiffel Tower, maybe. What else? No. I don't think it's working like this. Maybe it's the shapes, all the squares. I will keep them in here, but I won't glue them yet. So let me get a paper clip and I'll figure this out next session. Okay. What do we have? Oh yes, this one. I need your help here. It says you get to decide what to worship, and then you have all these words like worshipping shoes or movies or money, worshipping other people. I'm not a fan of the word worship, and especially in relationship to these things, so I'm thinking maybe gluing it, because I want to keep the other pages like this. Now I'm thinking I can just cover this and cover this, because you get to decide. I kind of like that, so then we can keep that part of the quote. Okay, maybe. What do you think? But for now, let's work on Fierce Our Paper Tigers. I want to keep that. I like this. And I pre-pulled this beautiful art piece. It's by Jantina Paper Comp. The piece is called Loopje. That's a funny word meaning small magnifying glass. And I just like how it fits on this spread. We're not afraid of paper tigers. We're looking up close. And I like to keep the information about the painting. So I will use a paper clip to keep it with the image for later reference. So let's glue Loopje there. Yes, like this. Perfect. And again, more images will follow for next session, but it's a great start. Fierce Our Paper Tigers. Okay, courage, dear heart. I found this image in a vintage children's book of Cinderella running away. It's time. So I got these two pretty, let's call them slippers, glass slippers, golden slippers. So which one to use, this one or the other one? Let's see. I think this one is best for this page, so let's cut it so we can figure out where it goes. I should have gotten my precision knife. But hey, it doesn't need to be super precise. That's the fun of it. I'm gonna put it here, I think. That will make the most sense. Yes. If you ever find yourself in the wrong story, leave. I think I found the perfect background with all these suitcases, like ready to go, ready to move on to the next story in life. And then I have these, maybe the flowers? No, I have the sunset, which is pretty, but I'm not sure if it's the right shape for the page. But let's see. I have no special talents. I am only passionately curious. Again, not a big fan of the quote. And here you can see one of the exercises. Write a list of things that excite you and things that slow you down. I'm gonna glue this page shut. But this next page I really like. It's never too late to be what you might have been. And I got a few images that we can try out. Like we got this piece of art on the wall. And then we have the ladies of AbFab, Joanna Lumley and Jennifer Saunders. Love them. We got a piano. And then this clock, because, you know, you got time or time is running out, depending on how you look at it. I used to also watch Friends and Saunders all the time. Is there somewhere that I can watch all those old shows, Friends and Saunders and Absolutely Fabulous? Can I watch it on streaming somewhere, or do I have to look for DVDs at the thrift store? Okay, so let's see how we're gonna glue these. Can move this down a bit. I will look for some smaller images to overlap these images. Yeah, this one is gonna go there, I think. Gonna go right there on the edge of the page. Okay, so this one is one with a misspelling. Real courage is when you know you're licked before you begin, but you begin anyway and see it through no matter what. Shouldn't that be liked instead of licked, and that you know you're not liked before you start but do it anyways? I don't hate the quote and I like the bird, but I can't unsee the misspelling. I'm really surprised because I published books before and there's editors and final editing and everybody reads and checks for spelling mistakes. But apparently this was overlooked, and there was another one somewhere, but I already pulled out that quote. But okay, I will glue it like this. Yes. The next is, the question isn't who is going to let me, it's who is going to stop me. Let's work on this. I have a brown toned image with an hourglass to go with this quote, and I got these flowers. They're Chanel number 5, classic, I love it. And then this little golden alarm clock. I have this vintage clock, the exact same. It's so pretty. It's not real gold. So I like putting it in this book. Maybe here, or move it around there. Probably overlapping it a little bit. Yeah. Okay. So cut this so it looks better. I really should go and get my precision knife, because this is not gonna make it better. Okay, let me go and do that. Be right back. Okay, so I couldn't find my precision knife, but I do have these little precision scissors. If you fold over the paper, you can, cut a little hole and then use that as a starting point to cut the inner circle out, just like this. It's not perfect, but my glue books don't have to be perfect. Look. Ta-da! That's better. Okay. Next one. It says, the sunshine is not on us, but in us. Let's see what else we have left. Maybe we do these next session. I'm a great believer in luck. So I think I will go and find some more images, and then next session we'll work on these remaining spreads and finish the others that I still have to find some more images for. Is that a good idea? I think so, right? So let me dive into my image stash, and you tell me what your favorite spread is so far, and you can watch some of my other glue booking videos in the meantime. For now, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a fabulous rest of your day. And if you haven't done so already, please like and subscribe. And till next time, bye!